back to another episode of Whole Lotta Podcast. This is your host, Ebenezer Ojo.
Hope Adebayo.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening. We love and appreciate you. Y'all come back every week.
Every week,
man. Every week. But y'all come back.
Come back every week.
So we appreciate you.
You know, it says there are approximately 9,000 taste buds on your tongue.
9,000? Mm-hmm. Wow.
And all 9,000 like one thing.
What they like? What they like? This guy. Man, thank you guys for tuning in. Should we just jump right into it?
Let's just jump right into it, bruh. Today, who would have thought?
Bro, the biggest news drop, bro. The biggest news drop. Zion Williams, right?
He will never.
Oh, you heard it? I thought you didn't hear it.
Well, I didn't hear nothing about Zion.
Oh, you didn't hear nothing about him?
No.
He got there's another
accusation.
No, this one isn't an accusation. He just got caught lacking because one of his alleged baby mamas videotaped him like in
sleeping?
The room talking about.
He probably is such an idiot.
This is another, and people are internet agents. They found out she was an OF model.
Duh.
They started posting. They're like, bro, why should I go for these types of people?
Come on, it's easy, bro.
Bro, Zion.
We should have known,
Zion
bro.
is a.
He's a generational goon.
He is.
He is.
Bro, people like Zion are just walking licks.
Easy.
Like they're a walking lick.
Bro.
Like they're OF model's dream. Just like a dude who don't care about nothing but being a goon and is ready and has the money to spray on you like crazy. Come up with this.
You just honestly, bro, and I'm not trying to give OF shorties the game, but like, damn, just be in this vicinity, bro.
Yes. Honestly, if you can, it would be an investment.
Yeah.
If I was a model, no, hold on. Let me cook. If I was a model, what I would do is
C7AY, brother.
No, for sure.
C7, for sure.
Wait.
For sure.
I'm trying to give him game. If I was a model, right? Because you got to think, I'm a guy, so I know how guys think. If I was an OF model, this is what I would do. I would make an investment. You know how people invest in stocks?
Yeah.
I would invest in a football game.
Okay.
Or a basketball game. Preferably basketball game. And I would invest, right? I would invest the $12,000 it costs for court sides.
Okay.
I would invest.
Oh yeah.
You see where I'm going? You see what I'm cooking?
Let's stop. Let's
No.
stop because
Let me finish it.
Because it's a little weird.
No, it's not weird. It's not weird.
We're all thinking it, but not everyone has the ability to say it.
Then you get on your baddest fit.
Damn.
You get on your baddest fit of all time.
I don't think you gotta do that.
No, you do. Well, it depends.
Zion, I don't think you gotta put on the baddest.
You get on at least a calm fit, right? You paid that even if you gotta take out a loan to pay that $12,000.
Damn.
You pay that $12,000, bro. You got cameras on you because let's say the players don't even notice you, but you're on a national TV. People are gonna kind of notice you, right? You could even get your logo on a shirt or something, right, bro? Trust.
Zion finna find you.
Trust. He gonna find you.
The way he find food, he gonna find you.
Bro, no, he actually look fit now.
He do look
better.
good. He still look good.
But he look better.
Oh, my bad.
But man, let's jump right into it, man.
Let's just get
Minnesota
right into
is hot right now.
But why, Ebenezer? Why, bro? Why is it Minnesota, bro?
Hot right now.
Can Minnesota just breathe? Can't we just want peace? Like, we've never gotten peace.
Minnesota used to be so quiet the last 5 years.
2020.
Wait, what happened in 2018? 2019 was George Floyd. I mean,
2020 was George Floyd.
2022?
Philando.
Who's Philando?
Castillo?
He was in Minnesota?
Yeah. I don't know if that's 2018, though.
Wait, what does he have to do in Minnesota?
He got killed.
In Minnesota?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
He was
stop, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I remember that. Yo,
it's just brutal.
It's brutal here in Minnesota.
Oh, why though?
I feel like the Minnesota nice might be.
It's not, bro. It was never Minnesota nice.
But if you really think about it, it's not really neighbor to neighbor. Issues.
No.
Right? It's not really my fellow neighbor to my fellow neighbor.
It's not.
That's more Florida.
Exactly.
But here in Minnesota, it's
government versus government.
It's government versus the people type.
But we got to go back. We got to go back and find all the clips when we were talking about politics and whatnot. Because a lot of things are unfolding.
Really? That we talked about?
That we talked about, Ebenezer. That we talked about. A lot of things.
Might have to spend some time looking in the archive, bro.
Because a lot of things are unfolding, bro. We might have predicted a lot of things.
So, for those who don't know what we're talking about, it's been like probably 10 minutes into the pod, but for those who don't know who we're talking about, there was a civilian that was gunned down and killed, what is today, January 7th? And she was basically, we're not going to insert the video, you could find it in 2 seconds, but I think YouTube will take it down. So she was basically, it seemed like, we don't know exactly, but it seemed like she was blocking traffic, right? She was basically parking her car in the middle of the street, not letting sideways, not letting I think ICE agents or other people go by, right? And one of the police cars stops, right? They confront her, they say, please get out of the car, right? Then it wasn't really a please get out of the car, it was like, get out of that car, right? And she, from my perspective, right, I think it was so interesting. Within the seconds of when Hope sent it to me, I saw it, right?
Yeah, it was quick.
The narrative that I saw was different from the narrative that was seen, that Hope shared to me. But I'll just give the objective truth of what I saw. So basically, the police confronts her, right? And she basically reverses, right? Mind you, she's reversing. Nothing's behind her. She's reversing. And then she turns her wheel away to flee. Right? She was given a lawful order, step out of the car, I don't know to what extent authority ICE has versus federal versus state. I don't know what that is, right?
But it's probably, I would say
it's probably similar to state.
Similar where it's like, hey, yo, get out the car, you get out the car.
No, but there is a law that if you're given a lawful order by a police officer, you are supposed to comply.
Yeah.
But I don't know what jurisdiction they have because this is Minnesota, I don't know. So she doesn't get out of the car, right? What she ends up doing is that she ends up reversing and tries to flee, right? She turns her car away to flee, right? There's, I think, 3 police officers. There's one that initially come to talk to her and tell her to get out. There's one right beside her. She's driving like a Tahoe kind of car.
Well, no, she's driving in a Toyota,
it's
Honda.
a bigger car, it's an SUV.
It's a Honda, what's it called? Oh my goodness.
It's an SUV.
Yeah, it's a big SUV.
So, and then there's another police officer basically
on the passenger side.
No, he wasn't on the passenger side. He was on the driver's side.
No, Ebenezer, there was 2 on the driver's side. They're trying to open the door, get her out. And then there's the officer who shoots is already on the passenger side talking with like someone. And then he then goes from the passenger side to the front of the car. And then he's the one who draws his weapon. Because when she's trying to flee, he goes from passenger to front of the car, and then she's trying to flee. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay. Yes. So basically, so he tries to maneuver, right, to try to get her to get out of the car, but she's in pursuit of fleeing, right? She's leaving the scene. She isn't trying to combat them. I thought it was so interesting, right? I feel like this generation, this part of the history is definitely going to be told in so many different ways, depending on who tells it. And it makes me even think, all the stuff that I've read about in the history books that I've seen in the past, how true are they? Right? Because I said it was funny because the first header I see is from somebody on Instagram saying that the headline goes something like, police fatally shoots civilian who is not protesting on the side, peaceful protest, basically something to that regard. And then Hope sends me a video and the headline is kind of like crazed protester violently uses their car to run down ICE agents, right?
Yeah.
It was so, and I kid you not, this story happened this morning.
Yeah. And
it was probably minutes between Hope's headline, right? And then the headline that I saw. Minutes. That's why I was saying, it just makes me wonder, like, the stories that we hear about in school, the stories you hear about in general.
Bro, it's the old tale.
True?
It's the old tale of whoever gets to tell the story is the who won.
Yeah, and that's what just makes me wonder a little bit more about. So the truth that we understand, how true is that?
Sure.
Right? Because this is something that I can say when I tell my kids about it or what have you, when they're reading about this era in their history book, I can say I was present for in what I actually saw, right? Versus what might have been written in the textbook.
And shoot, even what we see online, it's going to be very different from what people who were actually there saw.
And I want to say that it is the way that it happened too is almost so excellent that either side could have an argument.
Yeah.
It was the way that it happened is like it was executed that it was like either side could have an argument.
But the sad part is one side will never get the opportunity to have an argument. And let's just put a disclaimer out there, right? And I was thinking about this on my way here because I want to be very careful, okay? I really want to be careful because this is a very touchy subject, and with everything going on in the world, with everything going on in Minnesota, this is just like, golly, bro, can we just get a break? Yeah. Can we just catch a break? So we're not here to cause strife, regardless of which end of the spectrum, or even if you're in the middle, wherever you are. This is just a peaceful dialogue.
You know who I'm riding with. You watch this, you know who I'm riding with.
See? But at the end of the day, like, truthfully, this is just opinions from what we saw. And if you disagree, you disagree. And I think that's the beauty of life. You can disagree to disagree.
No, but this is the other thing, right? I feel like that used to be the case like 2008.
Okay.
Right? But something special happened 2016.
What happened?
There became a more polarizing regime, right? A more polarizing environment in politics in general.
Okay.
Right? And I think...
You don't think that happened in 2008, 2012?
No, because you know why? Nobody cared. I remember when politics used to be on nobody's radar. Mind you, 2008, I was probably like 12 or 13.
I was 6.
Right. So, which, you know, maybe just because that's my perspective, right? But I feel like it's definitely becoming more polarizing now, right? I still remember, I always will call back to this. I think it was Mitt Romney.
That was 10 years ago. Oh my gosh.
I think it was Mitt Romney. Bro, I was looking up clips. Something popped up on my Facebook, for those Spartan Spotlights. You remember? That popped up on my Facebook, and then I went on like a whole YouTube, oh my goodness, looking up videos from 11 years ago. I was like, oh my goodness. But that's a tangent. But yeah, I think it was Mitt Romney. Basically, there was here, I don't know if it was McCain. I believe it was McCain.
John McCain.
Yes, John McCain.
Was it John McCain?
It was
John McCain, but he had a father, didn't he?
Cool.
John McCain had a father.
Who was the president?
Or something.
Everybody has a father. What are you talking about?
Well, thing is, obviously, I'm saying like he had like how George Bush had a father who was like president.
Was also president.
But then McCain, was McCain a man or a woman?
A man. Because it was one running against not Biden.
Trump?
No, Obama.
Who won in 16? Trump won in 16.
Trump won in 16. I'm talking about McCain.
12. So 2012.
Yeah, I'm not talking about 2016. I'm just talking about back then.
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
Before the polarizing effect of 2016.
Okay.
I remember that there was a Republican hearing. She's maybe like an older lady. She's like, I have a question. Why is Barack Obama able to run when he's from Kenya? He was born in Kenya. Why is he able to run as president? And then John McCain goes, no.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, McCain goes, no.
We're not going to do that.
We're not going to do that.
Yeah, no.
Obama was not born in Kenya. like he was able to say, even though I'm running against this person, let's
have some decency.
Thank you, that's the word. Let's have some decency. Let's have some decorum, right? Then 2016 happened. All decorum went out the window. Decorum doesn't exist anymore, right? You have Jacob Frey today saying, I should get the F out of Minnesota. Which, mind you, isn't a crazy thing to say.
It's not crazy. I just don't like it's coming from him.
No, but
that's the only issue.
Thing. And then on top of that, Walt's shut down. Can we talk about that a little bit too?
It's just all
stepped down.
It's just all
He's
fitting.
Not gonna run 2026.
Ebenezer, it's just all so fitting, man. It's just all so fitting. Cause I remember during election time, I was saying, man, this dude Waltz, bruh.
You don't know about him.
I don't know. He a little weird, bruh.
To go back on the whole ICE thing, right? I think it's so interesting, right? You're going to send 2,000 ICE troops to Minnesota. Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
that's interesting,
crazy.
right?
Why though?
That's a great question. You have
fraud,
states.
but like,
you
damn.
have states like Texas, Tennessee, South Carolina.
Yeah, but they're not getting accused of.
No, but hold on.
fraud like
You
Minnesota.
have these states, right? Who arguably, because they're down south,
would have more immigrants.
would maybe. That's just what I think. I don't know.
Right.
Maybe.
How hard is it to get from Mexico to Minnesota?
Well, maybe have
Right?
more immigrants, right? But those are Republican-run states. It's very interesting and fitting how you would send 2,000 ICE agents to Minnesota.
Yeah.
Right after the campaign for the Somalian fraud.
Okay.
Right? So the Somalian fraud happens with that one dude, what was his name? Nick Shirley, right? He does his Republican campaign saying that these places aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, saying that there's fraud going on. There's multiple daycare centers in one address, which, have you ever heard of an office building? There's multiple businesses.
I'll give him 50-50. I think 50% he's right, 50% he's wrong.
No, but what's interesting too is that the ringleader who started this was not a Somali person.
A white woman.
Was a white woman.
Yeah.
Which is interesting how she doesn't get a lot of attention. The Somali people who also committed fraud are getting the attention.
No,
On top of that, there have been how many Trump pardons so far since he's entered office? A good amount.
Okay. Look.
Huh.
Okay. If we're going to talk about, you can finish. I'm going to let you finish, right?
Okay.
Because I'm always play, you know me, I'm always play both sides, right?
Yeah.
If you're going to talk about Trump pardons, then we also have to talk about Biden's pardons, and then we also have to talk about Obama's pardons.
Okay, but I'm saying that you're touting fraud.
Yes, and then you go pardon the biggest fraudster.
You go pardon a bunch of, I'm sorry, if we're going to play the demographic game, right? A lot of older white men who have defrauded Americans in billions of dollars worth of health care.
100%.
Right?
I agree.
Very recently that happened in Trump pardon.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So we have to understand the gravity of what's really going
Hypocrisy.
on. The hypocrisy, but also the double standard, right? I think that smear campaign that Nick Shirley posted, right, also boosted Trump and made him feel, I think he was going to do it anyway, but made him feel more obligated to send the 2,000.
But why give someone the opportunity, though?
But look,
Ebenezer, why give somebody the opportunity, though?
There's an interesting fact that also goes to the 13th. I always call this documentary, a great documentary on Netflix. It basically talks about the prison industrial complex. There is something about how much you police, right? If you police a rich white frat for aggressively for weeks, you go find some dudes doing some booger sugar, doing some stuff. If you police, let's say, urban area or whatever, they can police it hard.
You go find some stuff.
So it's really depending on how you're policing this and to what level, right?
But just because you policing it heavy and then you find a lot more, don't mean the crime. It's still not a crime.
It's still a crime, but it just shows that how much you police. It's like you're looking for something. And then on top of that.
But don't give somebody something, if they're looking for something, don't give them something to find, though.
For sure. There's always going to be bad eggs. That's a fact.
100%.
That's a fact. There's always going to be bad eggs, right? So why do we need 2,000 ICE agents
that's crazy,
in Minnesota?
Bro. Damn, bro. Well, Minnesota hasn't had the best record. Shoot, I low-key. Damn, bro.
Because if you think about it, this has only been. I think they touched down because there was a whole issue with Hilton. There was something about that was just one singular hotel.
What's it called? It wasn't the company. Hilton wasn't going to. The people at the Hilton or hotel wasn't going to. Yeah, wasn't going to host.
Not Hilton as a company. Hilton immediately made it say they didn't want no smoke.
They said, hey, this hotel, click.
Yeah.
Bro, how you gonna mess with your money like that, bro? But like, hey, if it's how you feel, that's how you feel. You guys,
some people can't be bad.
Like I said, you stand 10 toes or you die trying, brother.
Yeah. So 2,000, right? It's only been day one.
It's day one. Someone's already dead. Day one and someone's already dead, Ebenezer?
Day one.
Day one.
Day one.
Day one.
No matter how you flip it.
Damn, protest after ICE shooting. Crowds are forming across the country in response to today's fatal ICE involved shooting in Minnesota.
So
why Minnesota? Why?
No.
Why every time protest in the country has to start in Minnesota? Why? Why? I want peace.
Hope.
Oh my God!
You don't get peace by doing things that the people don't want.
Ebenezer, I get
You're
that.
going to put 2,000?
Yeah, it was only a matter of time, though.
It was only a matter.
But damn, day one is crazy.
What I want you to understand.
Day one is crazy.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
If you police something heavy and you go after something heavy, that okay, I must find something.
Yeah.
I must find something.
You're gonna find something.
Maybe you might have to do a little to get them aggravated, because you know how you have siblings. Yeah. You know what one or two things to do to get them going.
Yeah.
And that's why I thought it was interesting when Waltz brought out a statement.
What did he say?
I thought his statement was going to be to the level of Jacob Frey.
What did he say?
And Mandani, which are basically made statements of
Mandani? Get Mandani out of New York, brother. Hey, bro,
I want to get Habibi out of New York.
Bro, $3 train ride. Ooh.
Oh,
I heard. Hey, man. Like, hey, everyone say if you voted for Trump, get out of here.
Yeah.
Hey, if you voted for Mandani, ooh wee.
Now look.
Bro, come on, bro.
Mandani said he was going to do something when he got into office. Doing something.
What's he doing?
How you think you're going to pay for all this free stuff you're talking about? How you think he's going to pay for infrastructure?
Bro, people are going to suffer in New York.
Bro, people
already suffering.
Voted for Mandani.
Right? For reform, for change.
Hope.
Right?
How does it come from? You're going to pull it out of the air? You're going to pull the dollars it takes to make change out of the air?
Who's going to suffer?
The New York people.
So you're saying the New York people are going to suffer?
No, they're going to have to. What did Trump say? They're going to have to carry on. They're going to have to keep carrying on.
What's that say? Pull yourself from the bootstrap.
Bro, it's like that clip from Shrek where the short guy said, many of you are going to die. But until Christ, I'm willing to pray.
Stop, it's not funny.
That's literally what the guy said in Shrek. So it's like, you have to understand that
reform, change.
That all costs money. And he's not getting help from Capitol Hill.
Nah, bro.
Mandani can't knock on Trump's door and say, hey, Trump, can I have a couple milli?
Couple milli? Boy,
it's not gonna work that way.
Boy, you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna raise prices, raise. Now your train gonna cost you $3. Today is $3. Tomorrow is $4.50. Damn, bro, you should have to pay for a price of coffee to get on that train, brother.
And that's
damn.
And that's just what I had to be.
You voted for the day, you might as well. You make your bed, you lay in it.
And to be honest, if I was living in New York, I wouldn't be mad with it.
Huh? I'd get the hell out of there.
Oh, yeah. Going up. So you're going to sell your house, quit your job.
What house? So
you can stop paying $3.
What house? You don't have a house in New York.
You're going to leave your apartment, leave your job so you can stop paying $3 in subway.
Sure, I know people who done it.
That don't make no sense.
I've known people who done it.
Well, shout out to those people. But I'm pretty sure a lot of those New Yorkers, they're going to
oh, yeah, they're just going to pay it.
They're just going to pay it.
What can you do?
What can you do?
Can't do nothing.
But you have to realize, bro, if I'm paying money and I know that money is going towards reform and things that I care about, bro,
pay it.
I'm ready to pay.
Yeah.
So
but shoot, I'm the type of guy, hey, yo, brother, keep your money, I keep my money. You do what you want with your money, I'll do what I want with my money.
Guess what? You live in America. That's not how your money's worked.
Oh, yeah, 100%, I agree.
I agree. When you live in America and the United States, there is a transaction between the government.
100%.
Your money's not your money.
No, your money's not.
If the government calls and say, empty your account right now.
You got it, your account is empty.
Unless you want to go live on a remote island somewhere. That's not how America works.
Now, bro, I heard there's an island, Sagandis. Sagandis made
you're not going to get me. You're an idiot. You're not going to get me. You got to think of something different. Because every time you say Sagandis, I'm going to think of that. You got to think of another phrase. You kind of got me because I was locked in.
Yeah,
you got to think of a different phrase.
I know. Hey, I'm going to get you.
You might get me, bro.
Okay, but wait, Ebenezer, wait. Okay? Let's go back because these are boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And we're going from what happened this morning, and then we're going from what happened yesterday to what happened 2 weeks. All right. Let's go to this morning.
This morning, what happened?
Okay. Let's just talk facts. Talk facts.
Go ahead.
2,000 ICE agents come in last night, yesterday morning, or whatever they came in.
24 hours.
24 hours, quick turnaround, right? They are starting doing their operations, doing what they call their job, okay? Then a woman wakes up this morning in St. Paul, Minneapolis, who knows? She then sees ICE agents, and she probably thinks, man, you know what? This is wrong. Y'all should not be here. Y'all should not be here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna block you. And that's just facts, right? So she blocks the officers. The officers, hey, get out of your car. She's probably thinking, oh hell no, I'm in trouble now.
Yeah.
Like let me get the heck out of here. Damn. An action in the heat of the moment caused her life. She woke up this morning.
I want to know why he had his gun drawn, though.
It was too quick.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get there. Let's chill. A woman woke up this morning, and she's not going to go to bed tonight in her bed. Like, can we just take a moment and think about that? Like, her family will never get to talk to her again, right? And like, if you're going, I gotta be careful. If you're going to, if you're going to die for something, you might as well die for something you stand for, right? And I'm not talking about this particular situation, no, because no one just.
No, that was not her plan.
No. Yeah, she's trying to get the hell out of there. She's trying to probably go to work. She should be home tonight.
She should be alive.
She should be home tonight.
I see something saying she got 3 kids.
Bro, 3 kids are never gonna get their mom back, bro. 37, 39 years old, bro.
I'm just still so baffled by how quickly a narrative can change. It really makes you think that you are not in charge of your own story.
Ebenezer, how can you be in charge of your own story when you can't even write it?
But I'm not even saying for those situations. I'm talking about people who made it out, right? You can't really even be in charge of your own story, because even the statement that Trump had posted too.
Damn, I read that statement. I said, damn.
He said it like those ICE agents were going to war.
Yeah, bro.
And they barely survived. They barely made it out of their car.
Yeah, talking about like if you only knew the injuries he had. What?
That man was standing straight up and down. One person is dead, bullet to the face. The other person is, I think I hurt my ankle. I don't know.
Okay, so then it's tough, Ebenezer. It's really tough, Ebenezer.
I don't think it's tough.
I think it's tough.
But that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it to your interpretation. You guys should go look up the video.
Yeah.
It's not like, if you're worried about gore. It's not
gory. No, it's not gory.
It's not gory at all. No. But look up the video if you want to see what happened and make up your own interpretation. I feel like so many, and it's so interesting. And you know why politics is so divisive? There have been so many topics that we just can't talk about. That's how I know it's more divisive and more hostile than it was last year.
What do you mean?
There are topics that we revised not to talk about.
Who?
Advised not to talk about, like the certain shooting that happened last year, that were revised not to talk about.
Yes.
And apparently, people who had posted about it lost their job. Like that.
Okay, because people were real stupid.
Wait, hold on.
People were real stupid, Ebenezer.
Has that happened before? That hasn't happened in America.
Ebenezer, yes, it has. You say something. If someone
about a politician
in 2008, 2012. If a normal person,
if you said the N-word, yes.
Come on, Ebenezer.
If you said
I agree to but I think we're putting 2024 on a 2025 on a pedestal.
That teacher lost a job, but now is rewarded $500,000.
Yeah, sure.
Because he lost a job. So it's like that didn't happen before. And you know why you're thinking that way? It's because it's become normalized. When this type of situation that isn't normal becomes normal, it makes you think, it was about the same. No, bro.
Nah, bro, I feel like you should. Not. So let's go back to 2012 real quick, right? If a teacher was like, man, you know, this blackie should not be in office. You know, this blackie was not born here. This blackie has no rights, nothing. No blackies. Fire that nigga quick.
Of course.
They should have been fired. Then let's go to 2024. What happened? No, let's go. It was 2025. It happened in 2025. Let's go to 2025. Someone then comes say, man, ooh, that's tough. Should have been saying what you were saying. Now look at you.
You're telling me that's equivalent?
Ebenezer.
No comment.
Ebenezer. No.
I'm not gonna talk about it.
No. Quick question.
Okay.
In 2012, if specifically a white teacher said, no blackie should be in office, yada, 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 no blackie.
Yeah, it's clipped.
Okay? They should get fired.
Yeah, it's clipped.
Okay.
It's clipped.
And then someone in 2025 says, maybe you shouldn't have been saying all that stuff you was talking. Now look at you. You should get fired.
Don't know, bro.
Ebenezer, no, Ebenezer.
Next topic, Venezuela.
No, Ebenezer,
What?
no.
What?
If someone says blackie should not be in office, and then someone says, talking about a man who just got shot in broad daylight, that's tough. Maybe you shouldn't have been saying what you said. Not sad. Ebenezer? Where it's like no remorse, no like damn, like oh my goodness, praying for his family, praying for his kids. But your first reaction is, oh yeah, I hated you. Thank God you're now dead.
It's negative. You shouldn't be negative online.
Bro, you should get fired.
Yeah, both people should be clipped.
Get fired.
You get clipped.
So I don't feel like nothing has changed. It's just that the world is more sensitive. Let's not, because now we can talk about the Me Too movement, then we can talk about the cancel culture. Are we just gonna blame that on one person? Are we gonna blame that all on a certain group of people, a certain side of politics? So I'm just like,
no, Me Too had nothing to do with politics.
But I'm just saying that with the Me Too, it brought more people in a great way where it's like, nah, I'm gonna speak up on the things that have gone on in my life. I'm gonna speak up on certain things. So it's like, yeah, we can say like, oh yeah, we can be like, oh yeah, in the last 5 to 8 years, it's been more polarizing and yada yada. But then I'm like, yeah, but then we can say that about any generation. Like now we have more internet. Now we can see things. People are showing live videos of someone dying, right? So it's like, I don't really think it's like, oh, it's because of one specific person. I don't think that person is helping though. But at the same time, it's like we can go back to the Me Too movement. Like that's something beautiful. We're just looking at the negative, but there's so much. I think there's so much beauty in it too. It's like, man, if a teacher says, cut all the blackies, cut the education to all the blackies, and they say that online,
the blackies,
bro, in 2005 they probably wouldn't have gotten fired. In 2025, 2026, clip them. Clip them. They should be clipped.
That is a positive from it. Glorifying anything negative online is you can't win that battle.
No.
You can't win the we go low, we go to hell battle. You're just gonna end up being burnt, bro.
It's just nasty though, Ebenezer. I just don't understand it. Cause like I was never a big fan of Biden. And I voted for Biden. I stand 10 toes on that. Right? I was never a big fan of, what's her name? Camila. And I was never a big fan of, what's his name? Walt's vote, right?
Waltz, yes.
But I'm not going to say, man, I hope they.
Yeah. That's too
That
far.
tells me a lot more about your heart.
Yeah, that tells me more about you as an individual.
That's sad. Your life is sad.
But I feel like, right, you just should not be negative online. Just try to be positive. I feel like it's really easy to be negative online, but let's just try to be a little bit more
It's
positive.
just weird, bruh. It's weird. But I get it though. If you're getting pushed, you feel like, man, like if I'm getting pushed, I'm gonna push back, you know?
And
bullies,
that's the thing.
Bullies
that's why I feel like, and that's why I give Waltz a lot of credit about him talking about today.
Oh, what he said? I didn't hear him. What he said?
Because he said some things about, like I said, he could have given the Jacob Frey energy. But he didn't give the Jacob Frey energy.
He turned a new leaf, huh?
No, it's not about turning a new leaf. It's about understanding that this is a sensitive matter.
Oh my gosh.
And one thing he said that made so much sense was that he said, what happened today is a tragedy. We don't need 2,000 ICE agents in Minnesota.
We don't.
All common sense things. Then he said, please, Minnesota, let's protest peacefully. If we do, we don't want them to win. We don't want them to declare martial law. We don't want them to start raining down. We don't want.
Don't give them a reason to be angry.
No, not even about that. You don't want them to descend federal troops from the government to Minnesota.
Bro,
like 2020.
I saw somebody hit a BO2 shotgun to someone's face. Not like an actual shotgun, but like a. No, it's a game, Call of Duty, where it's like a spray. It's sprayed, but it's like this little. It looks like
people.
Spray someone just.
Spray. Yeah, to the face.
I thought I was gonna see someone's face. Bro.
No.
I said, damn.
It's pepper to the face, and they had rubber bullets. Rubber bullets can actually damage your organ, but that's besides here or there. But it's a tough situation.
It's so tough.
Because how, as a governor, do you go up there knowing that you don't stand with what's going on a federal level? Right, and you want to show that you stand with the people, but you also don't want to incite any violence.
Any more violence? That's already, bro.
We know people who are good at doing that.
Who? Oh yeah, this should be.
We just had the anniversary yesterday. Shout out the anniversary of January 6th yesterday.
Oh, that was yesterday.
That was yesterday, buddy. Shout out to that anniversary, right? So we have people who are good at inciting violence.
Yeah.
But you have to think, and that's the thing about being a mayor, and that's the thing about being a leader, right? Being a leader is tough because your nation does good, you get a pat on the back. Your nation does bad.
You signed up for that though.
No. So that's what I'm saying. Isn't that a tough situation?
That's a tough situation.
Because a lot of times it's things you can't control.
You can't control. You signed up for it. Good job, buddy. But you get government funding, you get government housing. Come on,
when you're
brother.
The leader, that's just what happens.
You gotta take it on, bro.
That's just what happens.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry because he has a tough job.
No. Nobody asked you to cry.
No, I'm just saying. I know what you're saying. It's a tough job. Exactly. But I'm not gonna be like, oh shoot, oh my goodness, that's so hard. No,
but it's a tough
stand
job.
up and get up there, talk.
And you got to. That's
get up, dance. Dance.
This guy's crazy.
but man, Venezuela, bruh.
Venezuela.
Bro, they hit her with a heist. Ooh,
bro, I never seen nothing like that in my entire life. Ooh,
bro, they need to come out with a video. They need to come out with a video. I know they got a video coming out, bro. An edit.
Maduro. Bro, can we also talk about how the White House page has just become a meme page?
It is.
Whoever is in charge of that is probably some intern from college,
Someone said the people who work in the White House, they don't sleep.
Really?
They say no one sleeps under Trump. They said they was sleeping peacefully under Biden. Wow. They said no one sleeps anymore.
Wow.
Sleep? Because if Trump don't sleep, no one sleeps. Damn. Shoot.
You done sucking? Talk about they don't sleep. If Trump don't sleep, nobody sleep.
Bro, how's that sucking? It's
that
me. No, it's not.
Bro, what did say that about their administration? Where did you hear this? Is this a factual information or is this other Trumpies saying this?
No, I heard it from the news.
Oh, what news?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Okay, wait. How's that sucking?
Bro,
how's that
I heard
sucking?
that in Trump's administration, nobody sleeps. Even if Trump don't sleep, nobody sleeps.
No, what I'm trying to
Okay. No, but listen to that. Doesn't that sound...
No, when you, like you said earlier, if you're looking for something, you'll find it. Right? What my whole thing on that is, yes, Trump is not sleeping. And I'm trying to have people understand the harsh environments that the administration, the president administration is under right now. Not only is it people hating on them, but I'm talking about they are not sleeping. They're working around the clock. And when we talk about the videos coming out, someone's in their lab working 24/7 creating these videos.
I don't know if you saw Superman, but Superman had all these, the Lex Luthor had a dimension where he had a bunch of monkeys with hats on clicking on the computers. Bro, I damn near think they got a bunch of monkeys doing this.
Because they're on TikTok going crazy.
They're on TikTok, they got, bro, and that's what I give the Trump administration a lot of respect for. Because, and I've said it multiple times, when they mess up, they're good at, let's not talk about it. When they do well, they're good at promoting their success.
Yeah, 100%. And that's what the Democrats don't do good at.
The Democrats need to take all that APAC money that they're getting from a certain place, a certain country, right?
I think everyone's getting it.
Oh, everyone's
getting it.
Who's
Not
getting
Democrat, Republican. It's all of them.
From even
and we can't say who it is.
We can't say, right? All of them, all that oil money. Take all that money that you're getting, right, and put it into marketing.
Ebenezer, be for real, bro. No, why should I put it into marketing when I could take it? Put it right there, that's brother. Hey, why am I gonna say I'm gonna take money here? Hey, take it. But I could take money there.
Yeah. And then go and say we're working very hard.
We're working for the American people. You know, free airfare, free traffic signs. Your schools will be safer.
Yeah, bro. And then
Come on, bro.
You see somebody who you see you look up their yearly salary. The yearly salary is like 120. You see them buying a yacht.
Boom.
You see them buying a what's it called?
Iman Omar.
This dude, you see them buying a jetpack, bro. It's like, why?
It's why.
So it's like,
bro, America's no different than Nigeria, bro. They're just the people have money.
No, and there's better, and not only that, I think there's better ways of hiding the money too.
Yes, because in Nigeria, they'll just flaunt it.
Bro, in Nigeria, they don't care.
They don't care. They'll rather kill you if you say something.
They gonna take that and say, yeah, I took it. And what?
American, it's like, we put the money in stock.
Yeah.
We put the money in bonds.
Unrealized gains.
Guys,
like, these are
you're worried about our
gains.
Taxes?
Yeah.
What taxes?
What taxes?
We don't even own this money.
Exactly. What's circulating in
bro, come on, bro.
Pelosi,
Nancy. Hey, bro, she finna spend, bro. I feel like she finna spend that money in the afterlife.
She's very old. Bro, I don't know how you gonna spend that money.
She'll find a way to spend.
I don't know if she has kids, but her kids, whoever gets that money is gonna have a good time.
But like, what happened to Venezuela?
Yes. Okay.
What happened?
So, the thing about Venezuela isn't even
How did you make it? How did you make it that bad?
The stuff that happened with Maduro isn't even overnight.
Bro, this has been years. No, years.
Months where they've been talking about how
stop it.
They've been stopping the ships from Venezuela because they've been saying they've been catching
smuggling
drugs, which is true. They've been smuggling drugs from Venezuela to America and other places.
But I didn't understand Venezuela was that close. Venezuela damn near could touch Florida if it wanted to.
Me either, actually.
Bro, it's a little too close.
So they did a quick 1-2. What I heard was that they flew a bunch of jets to like the military base.
20 jets, bro, 20 helicopters.
Yes, to the military base. So they're thinking that, okay, they're going to be trying to get people at the military base. But little did they know, it was Operation Maduro Day.
Oh.
They snuck in there, and then Maduro has a safety spot.
A safety spot. It didn't matter.
He was about to get into took him. Now he's alive.
Bro, zero casualties on the American side.
That's actually crazy.
Let's just talk about that. Damn, bro.
Did they fight back with guns? Oh,
bro, Ebenezer. People died.
Really?
Ebenezer, what?
I didn't hear anything about the casualties.
How you gonna hear none? Bro, they're not gonna post that.
They're not
gonna post that. Do they post?
The DMs though, they're probably talking to, oh, you got the headshot there.
Ebenezer.
That's crazy.
Imagine.
Bro, that's one thing. That's one thing my cousin was talking about. He said, "Don't mess with U.S. military. Don't mess with you, bro." When it comes to being stacked in the CIA intelligence, bro, he said they watch you through the Samsung TV.
Bro, what?
He said Maduro driving a Cadillac.
Bro,
you act like they're not a chip in those Cadillacs.
But why was Maduro obligada, duro stupido? Why was he fishing? He's talking about, come get me. What? He was like, come get me, you cowards, come get me. In Mexico, though, I can't say it. Yeah. He's like, cowards, I'm right here, come get me. But why did you have to make it that mad?
But what I don't get is, why did they have Maduro in the Nike Tech, though? And the Nike stocks went up. Bro, the Nike Tech was now selling for $300 a piece. Nike talking about...
Ebenezer.
Bro, the Nike stock shot up when they just took a picture.
Bro, I heard something
in the
today.
Nike I thought it was AI. Why?
Bro, I thought it was there. Nah,
The government put this man in.
Nah, they put him in a Nike Tech, bro. What?
What?
Bro, they're saying.
How they got his fit though?
They're saying something. Talking about there was a little not fishy. It's not fishy, but it's like, hey yo, like marketing. They are marketing in a different way that we've never seen before.
There gotta be some, bro. That's why. It's making more sense why all these CEOs, as soon as Trump got inaugurated, went to go shake hands with him.
What?
Because
hey yo, we good, right, brother? We good.
They said Trump probably says, yeah, we got Maduro. What should we put him in? Let's start bidding.
Yeah, bidding. Hey, Ferrari, 200. Anyone got for 250? Bro,
okay. Nike gave us the most money. Put him in a Nike.
Put him in a Nike Tech,
bro.
They probably got that Nike. Imagine the poorest sister that had to go get the Nike Tech at 2:00 in the morning.
Talk about get his size. Bro.
What?
What do you think Maduro's size is?
Shoot, extra large. Shoot, he finna go from extra large to small. What they done with him,
bro? That trial that they're about to have, that trial is clipped. But now I'm thinking, what's gonna happen to Venezuela? They posted videos of people celebrating in America.
Can we talk about that though,
what's
Ebenezer?
gonna happen to Venezuela?
Ebenezer, okay, this is my thing. I don't understand the American people, right? I don't understand the American people.
What?
Trump, no, what's his name? Maduro? Madura, I'm M-folk. That's what I'm gonna call him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him dummy folk. Dummy folk, okay? Dummy folk, right? He's been wanted for years. Biden put a $25 million bounty on his head, and I sent you that list of all the Democrats who were like a couple years ago. They was like, hey, get him out. But as soon as someone gets him out,
narrative thing that I'm talking about. Yeah.
He's like, he should have never done that. Yeah. Why did he do that? He should have never went to those people's countries and taken their president.
That guy was doing some.
Bro, he was killing people. Bro,
he was. Foul.
The inflation was up 1,000 plus.
Crazy,
bro.
That's why I feel like a lot of Venezuelans are happy,
bro.
You have to think about it though. What America is good at destabilizing governments. What's better now?
But okay, that's my thing, right? That's a real question. But the Venezuelan people, I think they're just so tired. They just want something new. They just want something new, bro. But my thing is, why are I'm gonna just say Democrats in general, right? Why are Democrats so mad that he went to Venezuela and took him?
It's because that's their job, bro. It's their job to be upset about things that the other side does.
Hey, but no.
Things they agree with.
But no, okay, look. One thing I've learned
your head is gonna go 360 trying to figure that out.
Ebenezer, one thing I've learned being engaged is you cannot lead logic with emotion, especially when you get a woman. Right? You can't lead. You can't
stop the argument.
No.
Not making sense.
No, let me finish. Let me at least land the damn plane, man. Damn. Let me finish, okay? I've realized there are certain times when you can be logical, and that works. But then there's certain times when you're with a woman that you just cannot be logical. Just be emotional. Just sit in the emotion, right? Just sit in it. Don't try to be logical all the time,
okay.
right?
This actually makes sense.
Oh, right? But I just cannot understand. I just cannot understand. For honestly the love of God. I was truly like, why are people so mad? All I saw in Miami, it was outside partying at 6 o'clock in the morning.
No.
6 o'clock in the morning?
See, this is the other thing.
Talking about my brother, my dad was killed. Thank God they got him out.
I was seeing stuff like that, but on top of that, I was seeing stuff that was posted that was actually from a different time period.
Yeah, and that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen too.
This is why I would love to. Then people, why do we even care about the Venezuelans and America's thoughts?
Yeah,
we should be caring about the Venezuelans and Venezuela's thoughts.
Those are the people that actually gonna be. It looked like they was partying. They was partying too. That's what it looked like.
Do you know?
Okay, though. Let's just be honest. Let's just do facts for facts.
If that was a bad guy, they're probably happy.
Bro. The people didn't vote for him. So then,
that's true. You're supposed to be out.
Trump took him out, but now everyone's mad. Why are you mad?
You have to understand.
But America has been doing this for years. Bin Laden, they took his ass, killed him. What happened? Boom.
There's a moment we never forget. 9/11.
But I'm saying though,
when you topple governments and when you play God like this, there's consequences.
There is consequences. But I remember one time I said, there's going to be a power shift. You can't. The power shit when Biden was in office was 0 to none, and it could barely even stand up. Right? And I can't say what I really want to say because if I say what I really want to say, I'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
I can't talk about the next one.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm just saying, like, the one thing I do like that I can, like, I'm a stand on, right? It's like, damn, people are low-key fearing America again. Like, America is low-key being like, damn, okay.
No, but think about it as well, right?
Okay.
Let's talk, bro. This whole episode has been international politics, which is kind of really interesting.
Which is really interesting.
Because let's talk about Greenland.
They were trying to buy Greenland.
No. That was the conversation last administration. This administration is talking about we taking Greenland, whether you like it or not. You getting took.
Sure.
That's the conversation being held by the Secretary of Defense right now. But that's besides the point, right? They talking about taking Greenland.
Damn.
Which is actually crazy.
Military-wise, it's not crazy because of the location and everything, but it's still crazy.
No, because think about it. Are we still in imperialist times?
Shoot, bro. Rome fell, didn't it? Rome fell.
Is it 18? And this how America? Let me not forget.
Hey, Rome fell, and I think America is trying to not fall because, let's be honest, in the last 5 years, America was really becoming obsolete. When we talk about money, when we talk about currency, like the American dollar in of itself was losing a lot of value. You don't know about that?
No.
Bro, there's a group in I forget, China, all the countries on that side, like the major countries on that side, they stopped buying oil in US dollars.
Yeah, they want to. That's another play with the Venezuela is an oil power.
Oh my gosh.
You might think they're there to free the people.
215, brother. Damn.
They talk about free the people. That's not why we did it, bro.
What?
Come on, bro. There's monetary.
It's gains. It's gains.
Right, but the Greenland thing, right? That can't and should not happen.
It shouldn't. Someone should stop it though, but who's gonna stop it?
No, but
who got the balls? No, honestly though, if everyone's talking about don't do this, don't do this, don't do that, if they go do it, who's gonna stop them?
No, I think it shouldn't be. You can still have an opinion. I think it should not be done.
It shouldn't be done
because there has been no World War III for a while.
Damn.
Right?
I just know
and
I'm not
it's always been a delicate balance, right? If the U.S. decides to take Greenland by force, by strategy, by whatever, right? They are taking themselves out of NATO, right? They already want to be out of it.
They already want to be out.
So, but they're taking themselves out of NATO. Europe has no, and because I think they said it's a Danish.
Yeah, who owns Greenland?
They're sovereign. They own themselves. They're a sovereign place. People act like this is free land, like nobody's there. There's literally a people there that have generations of Greenland. But that's besides the point, right? Europe has no choice but to cut ties. That means a lot of shipping, a lot of intelligence trade, a lot of things is going to go away. Right?
So then
overnight.
Who are they going to do shipping with then? Who are they going to do all that with then?
That's the thing, right? You're acting like it's a football game. There's a winner and a loser. No. They take Greenland, everybody loses.
Because then Russia, Japan, China would then come up.
It starts giving people like, oh, this is what we're doing. We're taking land. Okay, let's start taking land.
But America is not the first to do it. Russia doing it.
How is that looking? They're still in war.
They're still in war. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying.
The citizens in Russia loving it?
Hell nah.
So this is the thing, right? Nobody wins by taking Greenland. Because what does that do? It makes the street hot, bro. Look at what happened today. All they did was deploy the troops, and one person died. If you go to Greenland, it's like sending those 2,000 ICE agents. You making the streets hot.
A lot more than 2,000, brother.
You making the streets hot enough to set up what we called Hiroshima. Nagasaki.
Hiroshima.
Bro. You ready for Hiroshima, Nagasaki to be St. Louis? No! You don't want that to happen, bro.
Hell nah. I agree with you.
When you make the streets hot,
damn,
it's hot everywhere. It's hot everywhere.
Damn.
Why take Greenland, bro?
Well, no need.
Bro, when is the last time you went to school and they said, okay, atomic bomb drill? We don't do that anymore. Because the streets weren't cold. Now the nigga want to come and make the streets hot.
Okay, but my thing is, Minnesota, please get off the map because now Minnesota is hot. Because all these news, all people gonna know is Minnesota. Minnesota, get out of the news so they don't come hit us, brother.
And that's what Waltz was saying. Like, you don't want to give them the ammunition to be like, okay, now, look, Waltz doesn't have the city under control. So now we have to deploy.
It's a narrative thing. You can't give them that narrative.
That's what I'm saying. It's like somebody who's doing this. Like, you know what to get you have siblings.
But then don't fire them up then.
Bro, you got to just stop, bro. You know you have people around you that it don't take much.
Oh, 100%.
It don't take much.
But like, I'm not gonna put myself. But like, okay, so I have a friend. If I mention anything in a particular thing, it's hot. Sometimes I test, I test them a little bit, and that test don't go too well. So then I know, hey, yo, don't bring this up, bro. Know better. You should know better.
But imagine it's not just you, but let's say there's a group of you. How you gonna control a whole mind of different people?
All I can control is me.
Exactly.
All I can control, because I want to go to bed at night.
And
I want to go to bed at night.
Hot that could hurt you.
Sir, I am an American, sir.
That's the thing.
Please
and that's
stop.
what is really people are not understanding.
You just can't fire with fire. It hurts, bro.
It hurts everybody.
Okay, there's a verse in the Bible.
Fire, the whole world gonna burn.
There's a verse in the Bible, and this isn't the best. Like, I'm taking this verse out of context a little bit, but it talks about a man will not die for a man he doesn't know, a stranger. And he says a righteous man might die for his neighbor. But he said God died for all. Me, I am sorry, Ebenezer. I'm not taking no bullet for nobody. Nah.
You not signing up in the Greenland War?
I'm gonna be what's the coordinates, brother? Right? Bro, I'm gonna be sitting in that computer room. Bro.
And you know why there hasn't been a World War III?
Because
if there was ever World War III, that would be the last war.
Yeah, because there would be no need for war no more. Because everybody would be dead.
Everyone would be dead.
Bro, and that's a problem now.
That's why the Cold War that they talk about in the textbooks was so scary. Because people were living every single day like it could have been their last.
Yeah.
That's why the Cold War isn't. I feel like that's why I feel in my time in history, learning about the Cold War, I was like, why are we wasting so much time on a war that had like no real casualties?
Bro, it's a strategy game.
A crazy time.
We lost that too, though, didn't we?
I don't know.
It's up for interpretation.
But it's a crazy time. Like, you don't want to go back to that time. But now here's what I'm actually thinking, right? I think the whole Greenland stuff, the whole 2,000 troops to...
Distraction?
When is the last time you heard about Epstein?
Damn.
When is the last time you heard about Epstein?
Stop.
When's the last time the phone's been brought up?
You got bigger fish to fry, Ebenezer. You got bigger fish to fry. Ebenezer, we're fighting the wrong game. I haven't thought about that in weeks. But look, Ebenezer, you said something months back. In 2024, Ebenezer.
Yes, sir.
You said, this is not 2024, when the election was going on.
Oh, yes.
You said, this is not blue, red. This is not black, white. No. This is elite versus regular. Ebenezer.
That does sound like something I'd say.
Why are we fighting? Why are we giving them ammunition? That's why ICE feels like, I'm going to go save the world. I'm doing it for Daddy Trump. It's like, F Vice.
Yeah.
Okay, I was listening to a video. And I'm just me. I go to a softball game. Them softball girls, I don't know if you've ever been to a softball game, but they're chanting, enthusiasm, as you should, bro. If I'm on a football field, I'm screaming, hey, ball. It feels weird to the people outside, right? I'm listening.
Ball, hey, yo.
If the ball is in the air, you have to scream ball so the defense knows.
The ball. Yeah? Okay, continue.
But they're screaming, we don't want ice, no ice. Ice leave Minnesota. Ice go, go, go.
That's not hard, though.
That's not hard, though. That's enticing them. When I hear someone say, when I hear the other team chanting, I'm like, that's it. Like, I bet I'll give you something to chant about. Bro, why are we giving Ice ammunition? It's like, why are you giving the bully attention? If the bully won't be the bully anymore if you just leave him alone. If you just say, you know what, we're not going to let you do what you're going to do, right? We're going to have an understanding that, hey, what you're doing is wrong. But we're also not going to give you the ammunition of we hate you, of, man, we're 100% against you. Like, you are evil and we are good. Like, I feel like that connotation is what gives Ice this inferiority complex where it's like, no, we're going to save America. We're going to save the people. Where it's like, no, I think people should.
You thought if we didn't give them any play, they wouldn't do anything?
It's not even that if we didn't give them any play. I think it's more of, it's like respecting. And I know this is coming from left field. It's like a respecting, right? Where it's like, if you see an ICE agent, and instead of people screaming at them, blocking their cars, where it's like, you treat them like a regular, normal, decent person, even though you still like, man, what you're doing is wrong. Like, I believe what you're doing is wrong. I think it's more about what it does for their heart, right? Where it's like, I hope it just calms their heart down, because I feel like all their hearts, everyone on both spectrum, it's just, and it's just like, but when that happens, people die.
Now, do you think respect should go both ways?
I 100% agree. But even if respect doesn't come your way, I think you should still give it.
Right. That's really hard to say. Right?
And that's hard to say.
Because I feel like you can play, good cop for a long time.
Yeah.
And what did you just gave Trump a lot of credit for not playing good cop. Like you said, a lot of countries are now fearing us.
Yeah.
You gave Trump a lot of credit for not playing good cop because it's been effective for him, right?
Yeah.
There is a point where you just can't always go high. You just can't. Because there was another thing that I heard in Hennepin County Hospital. ICE agents are waiting for immigrants to get done doing whatever surgery and shipping them right then and there.
Damn.
So they're literally waiting by their bedside in a hospital.
That's inhumane.
So this is what we're working on, right? And we talked about, oh man, I'm gonna forget his name. But the kid that we talked about last time, right? Around our age, 20 years old.
That guy
that was wrestled to the ground, pushed. You're talking about, when they go low, we go high, right?
Yeah.
Very Michelle Obama of you. But, because she made that term famous. I'm pretty sure it's been said before. But you have to understand that sometimes you can't always go high.
You can't. I agree.
Because, I'm about to call you to Hope. If we always went high when they went low,
we'd get taken advantage of.
Not only that, there's a good chance we would still be in Jim Crow. There's a good chance slavery would still exist. The reason?
No, because there's a difference between going high. I feel like there's a difference between like you having respect for authority and
but what happens when that authority is misused?
When that authority is misused?
Yeah, then what do? Then you gotta go low.
It's not about going low. I think it's really going back to how, the difference between Malcolm X versus Martin Luther King. Okay. Like how you, peaceful. I think you can still have your voice be heard, but in a way where, hey, we are not here to bring strife. We are not here to cause havoc. We are not here to, destroy our city. We're here because we have a voice, because we feel like what you're doing is wrong. Instead of everyone, oh, come here, have this. That doesn't do anything. What does that truly do, Ebenezer, honestly?
I would just say that you have to understand that you cannot fight something that is uncivil.
But you're going to lose, Ebenezer. You're going to lose.
That's the thing, right? You think you're going to lose.
No, Ebenezer, right? You're going to lose.
They make you believe you're going to lose.
No.
But a lot of those freedom fighters, a lot of those boycotts, a lot of those things that people did, that are still alive, mind you, they like to make it seem like slavery was
600 years ago.
1 billion years ago, right? 1960 was not that long ago, right? You have people there who were fighting. They got sprayed with hoses, peaceful protesting, right? You cannot tell me that you're going to get sprayed to the face. You're going, yeah. No.
Nah, Ebenezer, nah, bro.
I see you at a football game, buddy.
Ebenezer, what? Come on, do not compare football to that.
I'm not comparing it to that, but I'm saying that you don't just take when you get hit.
Ebenezer, that's different.
I can't.
Ebenezer, no. Okay, look, I've learned one thing in football. Football is 110 yards. I'm allowed to hit you as hard as I physically can, and I won't go to jail. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Ebenezer, if I tackle someone outside of that parameter, if I ever get that angry outside of that 110 yards, Blackie's going to jail. Ebenezer, the anger I've had on the field, I know I can never take that anger outside. No, that anger can never come out unless it's on that field.
Yeah.
So I have to have an understanding that there's a time and there's a place.
When is the place to get angry?
I truly believe, and this is coming from a place of just, I think, privilege. Coming from a place of privilege, coming from a place of just not being in the front lines. Because I'm not let's protest. No, I'm a go to work. I'm gonna get my job. I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna take care of my family. I'm gonna figure it out myself, right? But it's just like, when someone got hosed in the face, and this is just for the Christians. If you're not Christian, you do whatever you want. You could do whatever. You could protest. You can do what. But as a Christian, you get hosed in the face, and you believe what you're doing is right. I do feel like you come back the next day, and you protect yourself. You make sure, hey, maybe I wear some face guard. Maybe I wear something. I'm more prepared. But I'm gonna go out again today, and I'm gonna do what the Lord has called me to do because I know this is wrong. And at the same time, I'm not only going to go out, I'm actually going to pray for them that their hearts get softened. I think if you tell a bunch of, and I'm just going to say Democrats, pray for Trump, they'll say, hell no, I'm not praying for that. Hell no. Where it's like, actually, if you call yourself a Christian, let's just be honest, right? If you call yourself a Christian, the Bible actually calls you to pray for Trump. And I'm not saying, man, hey, Trump folk, good job, brother. But I'm saying, like, hey, if he's doing something evil, how do you think the Israelites got out of Egypt? With Pharaoh. Prayer. It's like prayer. Like, Lord brought so much evil into Pharaoh's life, into the people, the Egyptians, where it's like, hey, you know what, brother? Go. Y'all gotta go. Go. Here, take this, take that. Where it's like, and in the Bible, you've seen so many times where evil kings, evil people have actually been the ones who were
hurt themselves.
Who the Lord used them to fulfill his promise to the people. So it's like people forget that evil, like, yes, there's so many evil things in this world, but it's like, are you praying for Trump? Are you praying for the people in office? Are you praying for your governors? Are you praying for your mayors? Like, we should be praying for these people. Because it's like, imagine me, governor. Lord, you better be praying for me, bro. Because,
I'm moving next day.
What? Shoot, I help you move. But it's just like, man, like, I do think there has to be an understanding of you cannot meet anger with anger. Anger with anger never works, man. Anger with anger never works, Ebenezer.
Yeah, it's very MLK of you.
And you can't win. They have guns, they have rubber bullets, they have all these different things. Like, the only thing that protesters have is numbers.
And you know what I'm still thinking about it from almost from a third person point of view as well. And the fact that remember when, this is becoming long, but remember when I think we talked about when Elon Musk unveiled all the Twitter bots and where they were coming from and all their identities, and the majority of them were like from India and stuff like that.
Exactly.
It makes me wonder, right, how many of the people who are inciting the violence and stuff like that, how many of them are actually American as well? I don't remember what movie I was watching, but I remember it being like some type of war between the government and there was a riot, right? And then the government went to go they had an undercover agent. He dressed like a civilian, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, muzzle top on 5. Okay,
5, 4,
and then
3,
hey,
2,
at the ice throughout the.
Yeah.
It was part of. Not saying that, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
But
wouldn't it be fitting though?
It makes me think like, if you really step back, like that's what I like to do when I see these two double narratives and stuff.
Yeah.
I like to take a step back and see, okay, what pieces are actually moving?
Yeah.
Because a majority of the time, what they want you to focus on, there's something else the other hand is doing. When the left hand is doing something, the right hand is actually what's moving. They're getting you to focus on one thing, but what's really going on? I think that's something we should take with us next time, because this week, I don't know how this week is going to look.
No.
It's going to be interesting.
Work, home. Work, home.
And
work,
I pray to
home.
God we're able to go to those places safely. Because who knows? The streets is hot right now. The streets is hot.
Bro.
But man.
Make sure you just end up like, bro, do not put yourself in a predicament where you don't end up going home tonight.
Yes.
Like, like Ebenezer, let's just be honest.
Yes,
like, I do agree.
That's the most
stand up for what you believe in. Like, if you truly believe in, man, no, I need to stand up for my friends, my immigrant friends. Yes, stand up for your immigrant friends. But there's a lot of different ways you can stand up for your Indian friends. I mean, immigrant friends.
It's just like you have to put your safety.
Bro, it's just like you're going there with a good heart, with good intentions. You don't know what the next person is going there for.
Yes.
You have no idea. And it's like you could get caught up at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes.
Like, you do not know what people have in store. And I'm not trying to say, like, man, you should be scared to voice your opinions. No, voice your opinions, because evil is evil. No way, shape, or form. And people who are doing evil, justice will come their way.
Yeah. And
they will meet their maker one day.
Just saying, you don't know what the next person there is really there for.
And that goes to your point, bro. And it's just like, man, really protect yourself, because I would hate a mother have to bury their child.
Their child, yes.
When it's like, man, like, the real question is, was it worth it? I mean, no, let's actually think about it. Was it worth it? If you go out to a protest and then something horrible happens and then you die, you're standing up for something that you truly believe in. Was it truly worth it?
Yeah. Y'all be safe out there, man.
Was the death worth it, Ebenezer?
Y'all be safe, man. It's really just depending on that individual, and that individual's going to answer that wherever they go.
3 kids.
A mother.
A mother.
It's sad, man.
What?
But you're acting like it was her choice.
No, I'm not saying it was her. I'm not saying that.
That's
there's multiple cards.
When it's your time, it's your time.
No, Ebenezer, no. You can't tell me her time was today. No, Ebenezer, no. I disagree. Her 3 kids, 3 kids, and the way she goes out is getting. No, she probably has no criminal record. She probably has never done anything wrong in her life. She's probably on her way to work.
But you just brought up another really interesting dynamic. I bet you 110% those monkeys I talked about in another dimension, clicking the laptops, they're probably looking up some dirt on her right now.
Oh,
which is a crazy
world.
They looking.
It's a narrative.
That's exactly what happened. As soon as George Floyd got killed,
boom.
Next thing,
he's a drug addict. He was doing that.
Bro,
that has nothing to do with the whole thing.
Dude, the internet is a crazy.
It's a crazy. But Ebenezer, at the end of the day, she woke up this morning. She probably got her kids ready to go to school. Did all these things.
It's a sad world we live in, man. Please, everybody be safe, man. Everybody be safe, man. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of Whole Lotta Podcast, man. We love and appreciate you. Be safe out there. This has been your host, Ebenezer Ojo.
Hope Adebayo.
Peace.